course, aji shocking revelation. Ensong Students Union ra bonaishe. Ensong village that is in parent districts. Tahan laga government high school to functioning without science and English teacher. Tahan bar claim kurado. Ensong government high school de carpenter ekta bra science hikai ase. Aro chokidar or watchman ekta bra tahan ge English hikai ase koina jani paise aji aro idu la opore 2.5 years karne tahan idu face kuri ase tahan idu severe shortage of teachers pra idu face kuri ase aji tahan ekta press conference dishe Zemi Students Union logode and as well as Ziliangrong Students Union Nagaland logode with the Ensong Students Union, of course. Aro tahan rakwa hisab te do that the most corrupt department, one of the most corrupt department in Nagaland is the school education department. Aro tahan 20 applications submit kurishe, MLA, local MLA lo debi submit kurishe, district administrations lo submit kurishe throughout the last 2 years, as well as the district education officers. Tahan lo bi kiman submit kurile bi ekta solution na ay kurina ina jani paise aji. Tahan itya reveal kurado ija tahan silent agitation de jai ase aro the whole village of Ensong villages khan silent agitation de jai ase and this agitation it will go on till the department tahan bra action na luise kuile tahan idu agitation do jai thakibo aro school khan sob bon thakibo koina jani paise idu Ensong area de aro tahan bra ekta kwado if any untoward incidents happen tahan laga demands to fulfill na kurishe kule do tahan responsible na thakibo kuise if any consequences happen or untoward incidents happen tahan la area de ahibi ajila press conference ai sabo.
We, the student body, parents, and people of Ensong area, announce with deep anger and heavy heart that our school is closed from 12 August 2025 in protest against the government negligence. A headmaster to lead our school, a science teacher, and an English teacher. Our cries have been ignored. Our class are empty of teachers, but full of dreams that are now at risk. We refuse to watch our children's future be destroyed by inaction and broken promises. We refuse to let the government boast about the right to education while our right is being stolen. This shutdown will continue until the government appoints a headmaster immediately, provide a science teacher and an English teacher. Our children are the future of the nation. If the government cannot protect their education, it is failing the nation itself. This is not just our fight. It is every parent's fight, every child's fight, every citizen's fight.
Aji, yate aigine program lo to American strike agitation lo to ki ase koile American public can be sob jani ase government bi jani thakibo Nagaland te thaka public especially amar Ensong area te thaka yate Ensong town te government high school thaka to amar ESC under Ensong circle te Eman bosti taki gine, kiman ta bacha ase sob yate American Ensong high school te thake. To American Ensong high school taki gine, headmaster na taki gine, school kini ka running kuri ase. Ghor te baba ma na thakile, kini ka bacha kinke control kuribo. Department thakile, government state te department na thaki gine. Ekta department hoi kine head of department kan ki hoise amar kan yate especially Nagaland te education department ki hoi ase amar kan area tu hole Manipur Assam Nagaland last border te ase interior te ase tu bacha kan sob bhai kine yate hi school pore tu itu time te headmaster nai number 1 number 2 tu hole assistant headmaster nai number 3 American logote science teacher nai. Number 4, American naga English teacher nai. To inika school running kuribule kot jagate itu Hindustan te nai. American whole world te nai. Sob ekta ghor, ekta staff thakile tu sob laga category thakibo lage. To kinika American Ensong high school to headmaster na thakine science teacher nathaki kine kiman duk pra jene tene cholai ase itu karne amar kan public aro amar laga students council youth organization women organization sob aji pra government department logote appeal kuri eko accept pura nai itu karne aji agitation loise aji he noy ami kan aji pra loi gina amar kan government laga job na pa tak amar kan continue tuli takibo amar kan laga area public ke bi organize kuribo invite kuribo DO office tak jabo director level tak jabo itu he noy gina amar kan laga Jeliangrong student union amar kan Jeliang student union JMA student union sob ke amar kan invite kuri gina continue tulibo koi gina itu public logote government logote amar itu declare kuri di ase amar kan school je science teacher na thaki na high school ekta hoine science teacher na thake headmaster na thake ene government middle school je bi science teacher thake head teacher thake enika hoigina amar kan high school yate iso morumbra amar kan laga school tu kontu din pra upgrade kurise high school khulise amar kan board exam te ek sal bi amar kan fail hua nai hoile bi itia tak tu school bhal taka tu dia kuri dibu niki koi gina government department itu police kuri asina ki sabte itu iman delay kuri gina sal inika jai ase itu karne amar kan public aji pra loi gine kitia tak government headmaster science teacher itu kote khali ase itu naha tak jawab na dia tak amar kan school bon kuribo aro organize kuri gine ami kan agitation protest tu aro agi barai thakibo koi gine public aro government logote itu he janai di ase
এতিয়া আমি গান সং পাওঁ আৰু সং বিলাক সং নামছি অথৰিটি কান হলেবি আৰু কাটা কান আৰু পাব্লিক কান সব ইয়াতে আহি কিনে টকাটো হলে আমি খান লগা স্কুল নিমিছে আমি খান মন টক দি কিনে আৰু মন খাই কিনে ইয়াতে অহা আছে আৰু আমি খান লগা স্কুল ইটো হলেতো ইনসং এৰিয়া লগা ইটো স্কুল গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট হাই স্কুলটো ইটো একটাহে তাকি আছে হলেবি ইয়াতে টকাটো হলে টিচাৰ কান না টকা পৰা আমি kan mon tok khai gina aji yate sobi ahi gina ase itu karne ami kan laga itu school tu hela itia tak teacher kan ata tabi ahanai itu karne ami kan mon tok gina yate ahi ase itu pra government phale he ami kan kya sai di gina ami kan laga school kya sai di bi koi gina ami kan yate ahi gina protest koi ase aro ami kan itu insong school ka class 10 te bi আমি kan ba palebi pass hoy gina taki ase itu teacher kan agite taka kan aro bahal hua pra teacher kan mun di gina taka pra student kan bi pass hoy gina taki se hoilebi teacher na pungsa pra ami kan mon to hoy gina mon di khai gina teacher kan na pungsa tu ami kan song school ai tu government high school te teacher na taka kan tu patai dibi koi gina government phala ami kan mon di khai gina mon dok puri gina so bi ahi gina aji ko ase ko gina itu ami bi alu pai ti ase
yete government high school song te teacher committee wa karne moi fourth grade hoile bi itu teacher committee wa karne yete teaching kurne moi science subject aro math subject aro social science aro EBS itu chola ase aro itu ekla noine ekjun fourth grade mo talak taibi inika fourth grade staff ase hoilebi taibi inika subject kan charta pasta cholaina ase itu karne moi kan fourth grade staff itu nijor la kam kuribuna itu class lobuna koine moi kan mondu koina ase koina itu janai di ase thank you
Date 4 August 2025 din te moi kan Nsong students union pra lead kurigine Nsong area public organization aro Nsong town committee Nsong village council Nsong new Nsong council women organization Nsong town
women organization Swang village aro youth kan American ekta government high school karne teacher charta na pungcha karne meeting kurise meeting kura dinte 7 din department ka American chance dise chance dia bitorte join ultimatum hai kan ke dia tu kiet a department ka respond dia American ke etu karne American mon dikhai ne aji peaceful public agitation American taki ase etu hen hoy American next la rally to hoile ki hobo nazani re etu karne aji pra shuru hoy gine American laga respond na dia tak to hoile totally shut down kore ase koi gine sob ke janai dia ase. Thank you.
A very good afternoon to you all. I, Rangtalak Pame, the President of Nsong Students Union, bring greetings on behalf of Nsong Students Union and all the citizens of Nsong area. I would like to thank all the media fraternity for accepting our invitation and for providing us a platform to share our grievances against the government for neglecting our school for more than 2 years. Now sitting on my left, this is the President of Zeme Students Union, and then on my right, we have the President of Zeliangrong Students Union and their colleagues. So today, we are here to discuss about the school, the only government school in Nagaland where a chowkidar is teaching science, a carpenter is teaching maths. This is a complete negligence of the education department. Now we say that education students are the future leaders, but then the pillars of our nation has been destroyed. Knowingly, we have given multiple applications. I have all these applications with me. We have appealed to all the concerned authorities from the grassroots level to the top. We have submitted our application in our locality, that is, we have submitted 4 applications to 4 EACs who was posted to Nsong headquarters, but they were transferred back without solving the issue. And then we have also approached 4 GEOs of parent who was transferred without solving the issue. Again, we also approached the Deputy Commissioner of Parent to solve our issue. And we have also approached the concerned MLA to solve our issue. And he has also given his recommendation letter. Finally, we have submitted 3 official letters to the principal director. 1 is an application to redeploy the science teacher. 2 is a joint statement of all the CSOs. And 3rd is the ultimatum submitted recently. So, all total, if we compile everything, we have 20 applications submitted to the concerned authorities. And then for 2.5 years, our school has been neglected. That is why we are here to speak out, to fight for our right, to voice out, and to share our struggles that has been neglected by the department. So now, Nsong Government High School, that is the only government high school in our area that covers 9 villages and a total population of 5,000 minimum and maximum 10,000. Now, I would like to wake up the sleeping department, the education department, for their negligence to our area. We traveled 150 kilometers just for this press conference. And as I speak now, the villagers, they're conducting peaceful agitation. And we have shut down the schools. And I would like to send a strong message to the education department that until and unless we get our science teacher and English teacher, we will not open the school. And if after this press conference, if the department doesn't take any action, we will intensify our agitation. And I would like to send a strong message to the department that if they fail to do that, the union, the representative of all the CSOs, we will not be responsible for any casualties or any other incidents, untoward incidents. The department will be held completely responsible for anything. So now, our demand is loud and clear. It is non-negotiable. Education department, I am very disappointed how to take how to perceive their character. We have submitted 12 applications, but I am not sure whether the education department knows how to read the letter. I'm not sure whether they are literate enough to read our application and understand the problems that we have shared it to them. That is why today we have invited the visuals, media channels, so that they can at least see and hear our voice. Now I would like to give my statement. After observing for 5 years, I have been working in the students community for 5 years, and after closely monitoring the education department, I can confidently say that education department is one of the most corrupted department in Nagaland. It is very disappointing. So now to back my statement, I would like to give all the facts. In the year 2023 March, the Students' Union of Nsong, we inspected government schools and offices. So there we found out that there was a substitution teacher, not only one, but 3-4 substitute teachers. That is why we gave a complaint to the department. And surprisingly, on 29th March 2023, as per the order from the directorate, order number EDRTN GEN cross transfer 2021 to 2022, that states that Miss Chipenwa Irangba, who was our only science teacher, she was cross transferred with Miss Smithy Wimitun Chawang, who has already resigned. So now I want to ask whether the education department knows the meaning of resignation. A teacher has given a resignation, but they have transferred to our school. Resign kura laga meaning to ami kam chari dibo na kuribo apni kan patai libi mokan na kuribo kone tai resignation diala ase. To itu resignation dia pichi te kilet mokan na school te patai se. Education department resignation la meaning na jane. Itu ase mokan na question. Second point, ini ka hoina mokan na school to 1.5 years without science teacher function kuri tagise. And then if you look at our school, it is one of the teachers kan most dedicated teachers in Nagaland ase de. December tak bhi shortage of teacher taka karne takan extra coaching de. And then even for metric exam, we have to go to another town. Tate bhi teacher hi loi jabo. Students kan ke administration kan lote collaborate kune ekta room ta halibo khalwa sob teachers kan pra saide. Ini ka kura laga school kan komti hobo Nagaland te pawole. So for 1.5 years, our school has been running without science teacher. And again on 6 September 2024, after long absence, the department finally posted Miss Lingnainen Limsong. Moi kan concerned MLA logote recommendation mangine directorate logote submit kora time de. On 6 September, Lingnainen Limsong ke tu Nsong the transfer kurise. Now as per the order, she is supposed to submit her joining letter within 6 days. If not, the department has given a clear order that the department has every right to terminate her and also withhold her salary. But then, Taitu joining report bhi diya nahi. 4 months. 4 months without even giving joining report. Aro ahabi anai de station de. Tai laga footstep ekta bhi insong laga mati de chwa nai de. That is why we went and gave complaint to the DO. To itu forward kurine department ote bhi patai che. But then, surprisingly, department to the same teacher insong get transferred kuri dia tu. Tai la theng bin song ta anai. She was transferred back to her same old school. Itu order department, education department state te ekta institution head ase. Aro graduate teacher ekta ke transfer kurine order kurine action lobo koine tai duty joining report na dia tak bi tai ke excuse kuri dise. Show cause notice dise, explain kuri dise. She was considered and transferred back to her same old school. That is why we again submitted our joint statement to the principal director. And again on 10th February 2025 this year, while we were fighting for a science teacher, mokan science teacher to nai more than 2 years hoise. Ito kane this year mokan department logote appeal kurise. And surprisingly, the department took away our only English teacher. Ito order number EDNPLN rationalization 2023 te. Madam Ki Tailing le, she was the only English teacher in our school. Science teacher ke mangi tagisile, English teacher bhi aro loi jaise. Now, our school runs without headmaster, without assistant headmaster, without science teacher, without English teacher. So kini ka run kurubo. Graduate teacher pa itya taike, he is managing his teacher in charge kuri ne tai la colleagues kan ke manage kuri ase to itu kinika kam kuribo. Now for all this time we have been very formal in the process. We have done all the procedure in a legal and with proper patience. Mokan ruki takiside. Only for 2 years and 5 months, mokan laga grievances to neglect kudise, ignore kudise. Today, in some government high school, if you check the data, it has the highest enrollment of government high school for class 10 in Tening subdivision. Tening subdivision te in some government high school te highest enrollment as a class 10. So itia takan half of the year we she syllabus kini ka cover kuribo without the teacher. Mokan na question itu ase. Now I would like to give our final call to the Department of School Education. If you do not immediately post a qualified science teacher and English teacher, we will do an act in unity, strength, and determination. This is no longer about a missing teacher. This is about education. This is about violation of Right to Education Act. This is about the credibility of Nagaland's education system. Itia media channel, local level, regional level, national level aina se. Now I would like to declare it that we have waited for 2.5 years. This is our breaking point. Enough is enough. And we demand justice for government high school in Song. We demand a future for our children. And we will not rest until and unless this is solved. I would like to give time to the other colleagues as well to share their opinion. Thank you.
I represent the Song Students Union. I currently serve as the secretary. And well, my president has already highlighted almost all the important issues regarding the Song students, the Song Government High School. But adding more to that, I would like to stress a little bit that this Song Government High School is a very important government institution because it serves for 9 villages, which means the people living in 9 villages, they study in Song Government High School. So it is very important that this school is looked after properly with the proper staffing, and moreover, there is no alternative. There is no alternative for a student who plans on acquiring the higher studies, because that is the only high school we have. So it is quite important for the government to take action as soon as possible. And adding more, I like to say that this agitation is not the action of the Song Students Union alone. This agitation is a combined efforts of all the villages, especially in the Song area. So it is a legitimate demand and a genuine appeal to the government to look into this matter as soon as possible. I'd like to conclude here. Thank you.
I myself, Ilung Hayu Kwame, President of Zema Students Union Nagaland, and also the Apex Student Union body of our areas. I'll start with the educational tour. We have done the first phase of educational tour, and we have also done the second phase of educational tour, and also we are about to go for the third phase of educational tour. As far as we are concerned, not only about this Song Government High School, but in each and every institution, government institution, there is shortage of teachers. In nook and corner of our areas, there is a shortage of teachers. So the government need to take up some, steps. We say like education. We need to give priority to education. But where is the priority? What has the government done to give the priority to our education? So it's not only about the absence of this teacher, that teacher, but in some rural, in some remote areas, there is only 1-2 teacher functioning for 50, 60, or 30, 40 students. So yeah, regarding about this press conference, I would like to highlight that absence of qualified science and English teacher in Insong Government High School, it has drastically, the result has drastically gone down since 2023. So the government need to take up some steps. You know, some analysis should be done. We talk about, you know, enrollment. If there is no subject teacher, who will enroll the children there? Science teacher, math teacher, na thakile, subject teacher na thakile to amni la bacha ke tate admission kori dibo. No. So the government need to take up some, you know, serious steps. Itu janibo lagi to. Without any subject teacher, how can the school function? Can your children pass only with some English, with some drawing subject? Mon itu bamna kuribo lagi. The government need to take some steps there. And also, the school has some lack of leadership. Ekta government high school, I say. Even that only one high school in the area. How can the school function without the headmaster or headmistress or assistant headmaster or headmistress? The government should know that. I'm repeating again, we talk about enrollment. Without all these things, how can we function? We should know about it. And also it has been, you know, without all these subject teacher, headmaster, or some leadership in the institution, student kan laga tan la, you know, their work, even in academic or even in sports or even in whatever, they are declining. Itu jani mo lagi to government. They talk about quality education. What is the quality education? The government should take some, you know, initiative and learn about the institution. And also, you know, the government should take up this situation or this issue swiftly, urgently. If not, like our colleagues have, you know, expressed, we will not stop until we get this justice. Thank you.
I myself, Aribe, GS2 JMS Student Union, Nagaland. On the note that the Department of School Education has been neglecting the demands and requests of the Song Student Union, Nagaland, for at least two and a half years, has been a great grievances for the people of Song area. And also, the ultimatum submitted on 4 August of 2025 has been neglected, to which this press conference has been held. Speaking on the academic result, the academic process of Song student on Song High School has been drastically affecting and drastically decreasing alongside the enrollment of the students. So soon, the school has to face a downgrade due to lack in enrollment, which is a major concern for the area on Song and also the people of the neighboring villages. So even without mentioning the major core of the subject science and English, we know that we have high expectation from people or from students studying science. Even our parents, uncle, aunties, they believe that if you study science, you become someone great. That is the tendency of the people mindset. So speaking on the on Song High School, we see that vocational teacher, a carpenter or chokidar is teaching science. So let's ask the question, whether they have the knowledge of science or not. If they are teaching the subject science, having the full knowledge, so in the result, let's say the students pass class 8, then Konorkom class 9 pass with then in class 10 he dropped school. Kun ke blame krubo? Teacher ke na? the teacher who is teaching science without having knowledge of science, who is not well versed in the science, or the teacher who is forced to teach English even though it's not his professional subject, or the department who has been neglecting the request of the school and also the request of the student body of the particular village. So it is our strong appeal and our strong support to the student union of Nsong that the ZMS student Nagaland stand with the ultimatum of the Nsong Student Union submitted on the 4th of August 2025. Thank you.
Once again, thank you to all the media fraternity for your role in amplifying the voices of the people, especially in matters that concern the education and the future of our generation. Today, the Zhelengrong Students Union are here showing our full solidarity with our federating unit, that is Nsong Students Union, along with our subordinate body, ZMS Students Union Nagaland. You know, rural areas like Nsong are facing a very pressing and persistent problem on shortage of qualified teachers in the areas. On this matter, we express our full support for Nsong Students Union ultimatum that was served to the department and the local community demands, comprising of 10 villages. Secondly, we also wanted to raise awareness about the broader implication for rural schools in Nagaland if this indifferences continues. So we urge the concerned authorities to promptly post qualified teachers to avoid further educational setback and escalation. On date 13 February 2025, we submitted a joint statement to our principal director about this issue. Yet, so far, the action is invisible. So, taking this opportunity through this media as concerned students' body, as Apex students' body, we request school education department to solve this problem as soon as possible. That is what I want to convey to our government of the day on behalf of Zhelengrong Students Union, Nagaland. Thank you.
Okay, so we have already highlighted almost all the issues, and I think you guys are already familiar with these issues. And like they have said, high school is in a pathetic condition, and it is a serious issue. And like my friends have said, there's chocketers and some type of stuff they are teaching for the students. So I think it is I'm not trying to demean or I'm not trying to insult any type of carpenters or any beyond computer working, teaching the students. They are doing it out of their kindness, of course, but, but the concern is for the students. So the students, they are facing like there's a lack in science teacher and English teacher, and we are fighting for this genuine reason. And like I said earlier, it is the agitation of it is a collective effort of the people in the area, particularly in Song, and so it is a genuine reason for the government to take action at the earliest. And we are going to this agitation. We are going to go on as long as our demands are being looked after. Yes, thank you.
So in conclusion, I would like to send a strong message to the department. আপনি কানা বাচ্চাগানকে science teacher, math teacher না থাকা জায়গাতে পাঠাবো পারবো না নাই? If you are saying that you are upholding the right to education, can you say that you have provided the education to the people of Nsong? Itu question আছে. Our demand is legal, non-negotiable. Kindly, immediately post a qualified science and English teacher. Itu'y আছে mo kana demand to. Aro education department ke last final call ekta dibo mon ase. If you don't solve this issue after this press conference, we will have to move on with a more extreme steps. That is why we would like to request the concerned department to solve this issue at the earliest, or else we are ready with our own steps. So please do not push us to that point. Thank you.